The Social Security Administration reports saving hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars through a common sense approach in areas of payroll, contracts, and grants. The agency easily identified more than $800 million in savings for this fiscal year, the largest amount, $550 million, from a hiring freeze and also cutting back on overtime. The Internal Revenue Service is drafting plans to cut as much as half of its 90,000 person workforce using a mix of layoffs, attrition, and buyouts. The IRS already laid off 7,000 probationary workers in recent weeks. The Trump administration published a list of more than 400 federal buildings it could close or sell, including the FBI headquarters and the Department of Justice building in Washington, D.C. The General Services Administration says the buildings are not core to government operations. In his address to Congress, President Trump called out just a fraction of the waste his administration has already uncovered and ended.
Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified. $22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is. $8 million to promote LGBTQI+ in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $8 million for making mice transgender. This is real. $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program. $20 million for a program. $1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very well with learning. You know what we're doing. Should use it ourselves. And $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department of Education. The most ever paid, nothing even like it.